This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2005 Ford F250 crew cab long bed, 6.0 turbo diesel. It's an XLT, which means it's cloth. It has 97,586 miles on it. It was a theft recovery purchased from an insurance company in Rancho Cucamonga. It's a nice truck, really nice truck. It has a fifth wheel hitch. It's on a, like I said, it's on a clear title. I'm going to walk you around it, tell you what we know about it, tell you what we've done. We put it through about a 2-hour inspection when we get them, where we take the wheels off, put it in the air, do all kinds of stuff. There wasn't a whole lot going on here. Obviously, whoever owned this thing took great care of it. But due to the break-in, it did need a driver outside door lock handle and lock cylinder. It needed a new antenna. They stole both mirrors, both power mirrors, so they're brand new mirrors. And then in our inspection, we realized, upon inspection, that it has a aftermarket Sinister water separator, and it would appear that the EGR is new because the EGR tube is new, and it's not a black tube. It's a blue tube, which indicates that it was an aftermarket, which is a good thing. What kind it is, we don't know. When it was installed, we don't know that either, but it appears to have been done, which is very good. And I'm going to walk you around it. I'm going to show you what's happening here. Tires look like they're about 50% tread. They're Pirellis. Cosmetically, it's really in good shape. There's a little touch-up mark there. There's really not much to talk about here. I'm just going to kind of shut up and show it to you. A couple little, obviously a $9 touch-up paint. Get the Ford touch-up if you buy it. Don't go to the aftermarket because it won't match. That's not anything. Boy, this thing is straight. Wowee. There's nothing going on here. Alright, let's see. Both light kits here. You have a louvered tailgate. There's your fifth wheel hitch and your lights. Boy, this thing is really straight. Of course, in California, you're not allowed to go off-roading on gravel. You're probably not even allowed to have a gravel driveway if you didn't want one. Or if you had one, you'd probably have to pave it. They're very anti-off-road. Unless they're getting paid, unless they can tax it, then they're very pro on-road, off-road. There's a couple nicks there. Anyway, I just get a touch-up paint and spend about 10 minutes with it. I'm going to fire this thing up. I'm going to let you see under the hood and see what, let me see, get the miles up here. 97,605 now. Put a few on it doing our inspection. We're looking for Ford emblems on both sides of the core support and on both fenders. That would indicate that there's never been any crash damage repaired, as when they repair them, they never use Ford parts. They're too expensive. There's one right there. There's your Ford emblem there. There's a Ford emblem there. There's your Sinister water separator. There's the stickers where they need to be. There's a core support emblem right there. There's the Ford right there. It's been the detail, but it pretty much showed up like this. We do have before and after pictures. There'll be 4 pictures of the vehicle as we purchased it, before we even touched it. So you can see what it looked like then. It pretty much looks like it does now. Boy, there is nothing to talk about here. I love boring. Boring is so good. All right. By the way, it's about 11 in here in Tucson, and we're on our way to 107. I think it's about 105 now. I have to put my phone in the freezer before I come out here because it'll overheat by the end of a video if I don't. And I have to go faster because it'll quit working. All right, pass your front window. Let's see. There's a little mark right there. I'm not sure what that is. Boy, these seats are perfect except for that little dot. I haven't seen anything even think twice about it. This was owned by a guy who was very, very meticulous. A couple little scratches, that some of which he actually touched up before. Hot already. Let's see, mirrors. These are brand new mirrors. Out, up, down, in. Other side. Out, up, down. Door locks. There you go. These seats are fantastic condition. There's a little bit of that yellow right there. I'm not sure what happened there. Just a little bit. I would say a little bit better detail would have taken care of that. So I'll have to talk with them. Alright, let's see. Let's hop in here real quick. Believe it or not, it matters. Turn it down so you can hear me so it's not blowing right on the phone. Alright, let's see. Radio. There, 6-disc changer. 6-disc changer. Radio works fine. Air works on all settings. I have to turn it off of the microphone. It'll make too much noise. I just did that for my videos yesterday. And let's see. There's your cluster. Tow on and off. It does have cruise control. And let's go for a ride. This is a really clean truck, holy cow. Alright, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, you will be paying a $250 dock fee, and you will be paying taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, if your state tax rate is, say, 3%, and you want to come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay a total of 5% tax and $250 dock fee. How do we get 5% tax? Again, that's our 2% plus your 3%. If your tax rate is 7%, then you're going to pay 10% tax. 9% tax. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9% tax plus $250 dock fee. If your tax rate is 0, like Alaska, we have a lot of people fly down from Alaska. Their tax rate is 0, so they would pay 2% and $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, no tax, no dock fee. You deal with whatever tax issues or whatever motor vehicle fees or whatever you have when it gets to you on the shipping truck. We just mail you the title. You'll have your own online file. You'll be able to see every document we have, from the insurance title itself that we got to your sales documents and bill of sale and notarized title. Even the envelope that we mail the title to you in will be online. So that's that. Deposit, please. Once we have an agreed upon price, please make sure you get your deposit, and that's $500. And once we get that, we will put your name in a banner thanking you over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Boy, this is a nice truck. I'm going to get out there and start from 0 and let you see the turbo gauge work and the whole bit, but tell you right now, this is a lot of truck right here. Somebody took really good care of this thing. I don't think it needs tires for probably another at least 5,000 miles, maybe 10. I'm gonna go out here and stop real quick. blazing hot right now. All right, here we go. Some turbo. There she goes where she belongs. This is a 25. It's just a miracle in 10 years I haven't gotten a ticket doing that. I'm surprised they haven't laid a trap for me. Anyway, these are our roads also. This is what 8.1%. If you came here, if you were an Arizona resident, you pay 8.1%. Our tax rate is 6.1. Add the 2%, so it's 8.1. You are paying for roads that look like, I don't know, I was just in the Caribbean on some terrible roads, and their roads are better. Look at, I mean, this is what we do here. This is what higher taxes get you. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, done bitching. This is a really nice truck, but this is where at the point of the video at the very end where I always say it's out of warranty by miles and years. The factory, the guys who actually built this had no idea what would happen to it after a certain number of miles, a certain number of years. If they don't know and they built it, how the heck do we know, okay? We don't. There's no way we can know. So please, please, please realize there is risk involved in buying anything used, whether it's a toaster or a yo-yo or a marshmallow maker or whatever it is. It's used, okay? So it won't have warranty on it, and it's, you know, bound to break eventually. It could break tomorrow, it could break never. Well, eventually it will, because they all end up in the scrapyard. But, you know, if something happens in a week, remember you saved a crap load of money on this thing when you bought it, and you might have to spend a little bit of the money that you saved to do a little bit of repairing. Now on this truck, it's pretty evident that whoever took care of it, whoever owned it previously to it being stolen, took unbelievable care of it. So I would be highly doubtful that there would be anything going on here. But that's what I say to everybody. If you need to know that something's going to show up perfect, then you need to buy a brand new one. You could buy a brand new XLT like this, two-wheel drive, for probably $40, $45, and you will get a loaner truck, and you will get a bottled water and a place to sit in the lobby and the whole bit, and you'll be happy because you'll be safe. Now if you appreciate the deal here and you realize that there's going to be some risk involved in buying something used, and you're willing to deal with a check engine light or a broken windshield wiper or a light that doesn't work or whatever, then this is a great buy. I mean, not a good buy. This would be a great buy. So anyway, just make sure you know what you want to buy and have the correct expectations. Thank you.